My earliest memory of my mom, honestly, I used to think my mom was just the most beautiful person in the world, and people just kind of lit up when she walked into a room, and I just felt special to be a part of that. She loved people, she loved talking with people. She would always ask you a million questions about yourself. You just kind of felt important in her presence. She was a waitress here at Mike's Place and took so much pride in her work. People loved her, people loved visiting her. If I had to pick one word to describe my mom, it would probably be a firecracker. About a couple years ago now, 2 years ago, we kind of started to see these symptoms and kind of strange behavior with Mom that was a little off, but it was hard to really put it all together. It was very scary because all of a sudden your mom, who is taking care of you, all of a sudden there's a role reversal and you felt like, you were taking care of her. We finally put everything together and found out that Mom had liver disease, liver failure. Everyone was very hopeful that things were, through medication, that we could kind of get past this. There was a weekend where I visited Mom and she just wasn't quite herself. I visited with her, I brought her all these treats because I knew she was a bit under the weather and she didn't want any of them, which was very unlike Mom. And the next day I went to call her just to check up on her, and it was at that time where she wasn't answering her phone. And that's when I left work and decided to drive to Chatham, and that was kind of the day where everything started. Mom kind of had a long journey with different tests and different hospital stays, and she did eventually have to, unfortunately, leave Chatham so I could take care of her full time. But after so many kind of obstacles, we realized that my home in LaSalle was kind of unsafe for her. So that's when we started to look into things like hospice. When we first came to hospice, there was an immediate feeling of just a big stress relief for me. I had just so much stress for so long, feeling like everything was on me to take care of her, that I was responsible for everything, her life basically, and just to see the faces of nurses and the staff and the volunteers when I walked through thinking, oh, I have help now, and that was just a really great feeling. The first 2 weeks, she actually was doing quite well, which was amazing because she got to experience all the great things about hospice. She got to have a bubble bath, which was like the highlight of her life at the time. She always was talking about having a bubble bath, but she couldn't at our house. So all the nurses here just had such a great sense of humor, which was so important to Mom. She missed the social aspect of her life and being able to meet new people and talk to people, and that was something that was really great for her. Thinking about everything, I just felt so very at peace when Mom passed, and I knew that was solely because I was here and because of the support we got. So I decided to do a little fundraiser. I thought maybe we could raise, a couple $100s to say thanks to hospice. And because my mom was just so loved and such a big part of the community with her job, people came together in such an amazing way. And I know Mom would have been just so amazed with the love and support for her and for hospice. I think the legacy that my mom left behind was, it's kind of cliche, but to live every day like it's your last. Mom was always traveling. She never spent a day off at home. She was laughing with people and just brought so much joy to people. Actually, at Mike's Place right now, they ended up printing a picture and putting it up on the wall there so that when people come in, they could still see her face and see her smile. That just brought so much joy to her.